If you have something else for me.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, soon enough, like as you're like maybe working, you get a knock on your door.
Okay. This is like in security station, so I guess it's
Yeah.
I say it's come in, and of course, being paranoid as I am, like one hand is still on the desk as I'm writing something or just going on combat, and second one is just not visible from the entry and
Just going to a gun.
yes.
All right. So when the door
Is that
opens,
a
there's
euphemism for his penis?
yeah. He's prepared to just whack off. Yeah, Francis rubs off on everyone. I'm terrible. All right, so when the door opens, it's like a guy in a delivery. It's like space UPS.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
slowly let go of the.
Yeah, he's like,
Hello.
yeah, we've got to deliver for Salazar Wick. You
That
him?
is.
All right. And then he pulls out like a clipboard. He's like, "Here, I need you to sign this. It's only at the bottom." Yeah.
Okay.
And then you see he's carrying like a rather large package, like wrapped in, of course, the standard issue brown paper.
I just like seeing the like. Okay, well I didn't think the destruction cannon is that big, but I just like give slow appreciating whistle. Okay, and I come closer, give my signature. Thank you for delivery.
Yeah. Trust me. That your friend's gonna love it.
Well, from what I've read, I bought it at probably the best people making this.
Yeah. We literally constructed this as we were on the way. So, I mean, that's kind of what Express is here. But you're gonna like it. It's
I just give
really
appreciative
good.
nod. Well, then I believe that was money well spent.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. And he's like,
Yeah, I just like thank you, thank him, take the package, and see him off.
alright, so like there is like a letter like kind of like taped to the package like that says, in case of gift, open this.
Okay.
And like inside there's like a tag to like to from and like a little bow. Like a little like crappy Christmas bow that you just like slap onto gifts.
Yeah. Well, he just looks at it, shrugs. He's no artist, so it's good enough for
Make
him.
a perception roll.
Okay.
Okay, so
I
like
have solid rolls.
yeah, I know. So yeah, as you're like taking the package, you notice his like name tag doesn't really have anything special, just owl. And they like nods and like walks off.
Oh. I mean, his name tag was Owl.
Like just OWL, those letters. Like instead of a normal name, that's what it was.
Okay, so I
And
just give a knowing nod.
He's already turned around and walked off.
So I mean, so there's like I stare at his back for a few seconds. Looks at the package and thinks to himself, I might be paranoid, but it won't like it won't be bad to double check it. And I like put the package in like probably we might have like a scanner on security station. You know, like the scanners they have on airports that the things go through and you can see if that's a bomb or not.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a gun. It's very obviously a very fancy looking gun according to the scanner. Like according to what you can tell from it, you know.
Okay,
Like,
then
it's not a bomb.
then for now my paranoia is satisfied.
Yeah. So like you put the little thing on it. You say, "To Francis from Salazar, happy birthday, you scrub."
Something like
Or happy birthday, boss."
happy birthday Leech. Not Leech, happy birthday Casanova.
All right.
Yeah, happy birthday, happy birthday Francis, happy birthday Leech, or Leech Casanova or something.
All right. So yeah,
May you
wrap
have
that up.
virgins aplenty or something.
May you don't.
Probably not, because she might take an offense to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I probably like put the package like near me and when I finish work. So the package that won't be not to hide it for a moment so that Francis won't spot it if he comes by. And then I finish my whatever I had to do, I guess. I'm trying to think. Like the work for him, the papers today goes like maybe not really slower, but he's slightly in emotional turmoil and thinks more and more that yeah, okay, I will go to that birthday because I was like brooding for far too long, like need to get a hold of myself and realize that yes, there are some that realize that yes, you are indeed small fish in a very big pond, and if death happens, then it happens, and nothing will change that. So might as well start thinking about what was and start focusing on what will be, beginning from Francis' birthday party.
Yep.
So I don't know if you have something else prepared, some scenes before actual party. Salazar would probably go. He wouldn't want to like drop off. Like he will try to finish his shift and then
Alright, so
go there.
your shift is pretty uneventful. You do get a new recruit coming in. Like Francis took today off, and you're the pseudo head of security for now. So you receive a new candidate for security team.
Okay, so I conduct interview and
Alright,
like look
so,
through his
like,
papers.
It's a young man looking to be like early 20s. Like, he's looking a little nervous yet a little cocky about it as well. Like he's trying to look confident, but it's not working.
The first thing I look at him, you can stop trying. We can. No, wait. What I want to say that would sound cool enough. He would probably go with something that. You can stop trying. Just be yourself. In the future, we can work on your emotion hiding and whatnot.
Like he kind of like relaxes a bit when you say that.
Okay, do I have any like papers from him, or do I need to ask him like everything, like what's his name, age?
No,
or...
you got some papers.
Okay, so I just go quickly over them to like basically check for a name, age, and I check like if he has any experience at all. Did he have like military like training, or he's just greenhorn?
He's very much a greenhorn. He's 23, and his name is random name generator. Don't fail me now.
John Doe.
John Doe. No.
Oh, also there's also one thing that I check on papers. Is he like tenant? Like, is he living on station, or does he come
Yeah,
from
he's a
off
station tenant.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no, actually, no, he's not. He's not a station tenant. He's from off station.
Okay.
Yeah, Jason Atkins.
So, Mr. Atkins, I believe I shall begin our interview with question. Why do you want to be in security?
Well, like, a missive came out that you guys needed more people, and so, I mean, I wanted to try it.
That is correct. Well, I have two more questions to you. First one, do you know why we need more people?
Yeah, I heard there was a massacre. Some guy went psycho and killed everybody. Well, almost everybody.
Indeed. Does the prospect of doesn't that scare you?
Yeah, it does, but I mean, you gotta dying for something is better than living for nothing. Am I right?
I just give like visible like nod. That is indeed correct. And second question would be, do you believe you possess the skills necessary in this line of work? Do you know how to shoot?
I know the basics, yeah, but I mean, I hope to learn later more.
Well, thankfully for you, I began work on a new training regime that hopefully will prevent anything that like repeat from that massacre, and we are in need of people. Say, and I just check my clock to see if I still have time.
Yeah, you still have plenty of time.
Yeah, there's a training area nearby. I believe the theoretical portion of our interview is over. Now it's time for practical one.
He says, "All right." And so I guess you lead the guy down?
Yeah, follow me. And I lead him to like training area. I wasn't there on training sessions, so I don't know if like the training area has, apart from firing range, does it have like dolls that somebody can train unarmed combat or something?
Yeah, it's got practice dummies for melee combat, and like there's dummies for energy weapon combat and projectile combat and gunnery combat and, you know, any sort of combat.
Okay, is there something like obstacle course?
Yep. There is proper procedure for setting up an obstacle course, yes.
Okay, so Mr. Atkins, we shall begin with obstacle course. Because sometimes you might need to chase after a suspect, or sometimes you need to as quickly to disengage from combat, because well, as you said, it's better to die for something, but if you have a chance, then disengage from a fight that you do not have hopes of winning. We do not want, at least I do not want to recruit suicide like fanatics. I'd like to have my men alive, that because those who live are more experienced.
Or he says, "All right," and then he like prepares to start.
Yeah, first of all, let's see how's your condition and like ability to move. Begin. And I like said,
Yeah,
okay, so yeah,
he manages to clear this obstacle course in decent time. Well, he actually completes it in like he nearly beats the old record. Currently
Okay.
held.
Uh,
Current. What?
I was just wondering what was happening, but the guys doing the obstacle course, I guess.
Yeah,
Sorry for interrupting.
he nearly beat Lazarus's old time.
okay, yeah, that's actually a very solid time. Okay, so yeah, obstacle course cleared. Now proceed on to let's check how's your unarmed skill, because sometimes even though you have your weapons, even though you have your stun button, in fight you might lose them, and in that situation sometimes you must resort to good old fisticuffs.
Yeah, he's pretty decent at that too. He's like you see his combat styles pretty much like similar to. It's pretty much judo, like textbook judo.
Okay, I'm not really teaching, I'm evaluating him more or good.
Yeah,
You won't be
it's
screwed over
it's
if you lose your weapon. Roll d10 for his hotness. I don't know if he has any charisma modifiers.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah,
He's
it's actually
a
one
4.
worse than me. Okay, yeah, okay, so I take it off. Very well. Now proceed on to firing range. I want you to try each type of weapon. You can start from weapon you feel most familiar.
Right. So he picks up like a normal like pistol and does pretty well going about shooting it. Like he's like just above average.
Okay. That's like projectile weapon, yeah?
Yep. And then he like picks up a thermal pistol.
Yeah, of course, on firing range I believe we have only pistols. We do not let recruits shot from fucking laser rifles and whatnot.
Yeah, he does just as well with energy weapons. And then like
Did I drop?
No. Chris is just being a scrub.
Yeah, because for a moment just everything went quiet.
No, we're still here. Chris.
sorry about that. Sorry
We're a
about that.
scrub.
Alright. And then he just like
Oh, okay.
yeah, Francis kind of implemented a new protocol for laser weapons.
Okay, so it's good to see that this guy also is good with energy weapons.
Like he's better with energy weapons than he is with projectiles. Like
Yeah.
he's more comfortable holding like the thermal pistol than he is like
Still, I'm like, his philosophy is that you never know what might happen and what tools you will have available for you. So just in case, it's good to know that you can use other type of weapons if you don't have access to laser guns. So I just say to him, well, it's good to see you are good with laser guns, because new protocol is that every security guard now has laser weapons, energy weapons.
Alright. And so then he goes up to one of the test dummies for testing monoblades and stun batons.
Yeah, definitely.
And then he just displays the most amazing set of like like jabs and like swipes with the stun baton that like you've ever seen. This guy is like dancing. Like if this guy were a moving target, he would be dancing around him, jabbing him with the stun baton.
Okay, so as a sign of respect, after he finishes, can you remind me what was his name? Because I remember that he's Atkins, but
Jason Atkins.
so instead of Mr. Atkins, I say, well, I'm really glad to see, Jason, that you seem to be really versatile. Man, tell me, did somebody train you in any sort of combat?
Well, my dad was a big martial artist. He was a judo champion back in his day. So of course I kind of picked that up from him.
Well, that did I see. I believe, like for example, well, this will be really useful because obviously we kinda enforce deadly force only on like intruders and people with guns. For the most part, hopefully you will just need to just pacify drunks or something. But I believe, I just think for a moment, is there anything like else he needs to like check? Oh, now that I think about it, the image of Lucy and Max come to me.
You put him in a mech?
Not yet. I asked him, listen, did you perhaps have any like contact and usage of exosuit or mechs perhaps?
I'm not really. Like, I can put on a vac suit just fine. Mechs aren't really.
Do you want to like give it a try to sit in the cockpit?
I'd probably be really bad.
I understand. Well then, I believe I will probably need to double check that with my boss, but he will be getting a recommendation about you that I will advise him to allow you to join security. You hold potential.
So,
And
one second.
if at any point in the future you will change your mind about mechs, you can just say, and I will put you on the training program for the mechs.
He just says, "Alright, thank you."
When we'll have the decision, I will send information to you.
Alright. Thanks. Alright, so, yeah. What
Not a
does
problem.
Salazar
Enjoy
do
your
now?
day.
Like, the kid goes off.
Yeah. Well, he thinks to himself, if more recruits are like him, it might be good actually. And also like he feels like renewed determination to actually try to prepare them as best as possible, so like him and others, if they join in, they won't meet like an awful death.
Yeah. You know,
What could I do
you could go to Francis and give him your gift.
It's already that time, or it's I can do that like before the main part.
You can do it at any time. The party goes on all day, like pretty much. It's past 10 already.
Okay, if like because he lives by a rule that, well, if something doesn't happen, then try to insert something in that because something might happen in the future. So if he can do that now, he just goes back to place where he left the package, takes it, before he takes it, sends message to Francis and just says, "Hi Francis, where are you?"
That depends on what time it is, GM.
It's around 11:30.
I'm currently at Laz's date, so
Oh yeah.
yeah, 11:30 is Laz's date.
Wait, was it 11?
It was 11:30
Yeah,
because
'cause
the
he
7
came
to
over to
11
help
is
a little
mostly decorations for me, and they appeared at about
Okay.
half 10, 10 o'clock for.
Okay,
for
yeah.
till
So
about
it would yeah, GM ruling it. It would be around noon then.
12. Yeah, I've actually got a couple of 3 hours there. Because at 2:30 I go to medbay.
At 2:30.
And then at 3 p.m. disguise.
God damn.